How's it going, guys? Squeebs here with Keek's 10-game slate today. Got a lot of great players, especially after a terrible slate last night.
I know.
Still had a 315, still putting up 300s, even on bad slates. Who do you like tonight? Who's your favorite player of the day? Any position.
Okay, my top play is Westbrook with Harden.
Oh, I don't like Harden.
You have to play them together.
Okay, here's the thing about Harden. I knew this was going to come up. Great player, puts up 40 at halftime every game.
Yeah.
They destroy everyone, and he doesn't play enough in the second half to put up 70. He hasn't put up 70 in over 12 games.
He put up 69.
69 last game, but puts up a 51, a 55, a 37. He's got to get 73.5 to get value.
Yeah.
I'd rather play someone that's $400 cheaper, like a guy, Bradley Beal, who had a bad game yesterday, but he's playing against Philadelphia, who's weak at the position on defense. No Simmons tonight, probably. No Embiid.
Embiid?
I don't think Embiid is definitely questionable tonight. I think they're gonna rest him. I don't think Embiid's gonna suit up. It's gonna be a lot of McConnell, a lot of Sark. If Embiid does play, it still is not gonna hurt Beal, but Simmons is definitely not gonna play tonight. So I don't like Harden. I do love Westbrook though. Definitely the favorite play of the night. Westbrook is playing the Magic for the first time this season. We all know last year played the Magic, put up the highest point total, 57 points, 15 rebounds, 16 assists last year. He played the Magic 3 times last year, had a 77, a 76, and a 79.
Great.
He's getting 70 tonight. There's no question about that. He's averaging a triple double. So big points for him tonight. I think it's about 40, 10, 10.
I definitely love that game. That's my favorite game on the slate for sure. I'm big on OKC throughout the whole slate.
For that game, OKC Orlando, I like Paul George a little bit. His price is kind of high, but plays good defense, gets those steals that are much needed in FanDuel.
Mm-hmm.
The other side of the ball, I love the big guys because I don't think OKC has. You got Melo at power forward going against Aaron Gordon, who's a tough guy, and I think Aaron Gordon has a big night tonight.
Do you have a bust
in this game? Point guard. I never like Chris Paul. Because he plays with Harden. And he's still coming off the injury. He puts up 35. His price is a little too high for me. I think he should be a price around 75. So for me, I'd fade Paul. I don't like Alpha Payton. I think OKC's playing good defense right now. I think Westbrook is just going to... I feel bad for the guy. If I was Alpha Payton, I'd want to sit out tonight.
Yeah. My best is definitely Michael Carter-Williams.
Okay.
I just think that people are going to be all over him. The second a big guy sits out, they always play their backup. That's just how it goes. He's like 5'300", and he's just too average.
All right, I agree with you on this. I kind of agree and I kind of don't. I agree that people jump on the guys that come out.
Yeah.
They play the backups, whatever. But for me, Williams has performed all the time he plays. I mean, he's a good point guard. I think he plays well tonight. Only because in the past Williams has always performed. I don't know. I like him. I don't like Tyus Jones tonight, to be honest. I like Williams better.
The reason I like Tyus Jones is even if Teague goes, I think Teague is hurt.
I don't think he's gonna play tonight, but
I don't think he plays tonight either. But
wait, what's Jones at?
They're
he's still 5,300.
Yeah,
wow.
They're playing New Orleans, who turn over the ball so much. Tyus Jones is a stealing machine. I say he gets 4 steals tonight.
Wow, Tyus Jones is still 5,300. That's weird. If I was him, I'd be at $6,000, but that's weird.
Yeah, he's only played 3 games. They can't jack his price.
They could. They jacked freaking what's his name?
The prices were set yesterday, so their price.
He's not playing. They jacked someone. I don't remember who it was, but they jacked someone after like 2 games.
Yeah.
Let's move on to shooting guard. I know I don't like Harden. Beal, he's okay.
Beal's my best. Beal's coming off a bad game. The Wizards lineup right now is just kind of shaky, and I feel like too much is on Beal.
He's got to score though.
But not really.
He's got to score tonight.
And he's on a back-to-back. I don't think he sees as many minutes as a lot of people think. He's going to be high.
Here's for me. Clay, I don't like because Curry's probably going to play tonight. Durant's probably going to play tonight. The whole squad's back together. That means I fade the whole team. So I don't like any Warriors.
I'm not playing any Warriors at all.
I like I like Evans
Tyreek Evans is my favorite shooting guard today.
because all the injuries. Chalmers might be out tonight, so he might have to start at point guard. They've been terrible offensively.
Yeah. Right now, my opinion on Evans is that the Grizzlies just need a facilitator, and it's gonna be him. He's gonna score a lot. He's gonna get the assists. He'll grab boards.
But he's not my favorite shooting guard. My favorite shooting guard is Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He's your favorite?
He's my favorite because he's scoring 20 and there's no question about it.
Yeah.
You're not stopping
You're
him.
right. The
problem for
Golden
him-
State gives up a ton of points too.
The problem for him is turnovers. I don't like the way he turns over the ball a lot. Plays good defense.
If you look at those turnovers, 1-3, 1-1, that's nothing.
I don't like this 4 against Phoenix. Good defensive player, good scorer. I think he's a great player. I think he's going to go off tonight about 40 fantasy points.
I think if Simmons doesn't go, Redick is a good play.
No.
Why?
Because
Who's going to score for them?
Dario Saric.
He's not going to score 50.
McConnell could play well tonight too.
Yeah, I like McConnell too, but someone on the Sixers, at least 2 people, have to score 30. Like, that's just how they shoot. Redick can definitely score 30.
Yeah. I like Jeremy Lamb as well.
I like Lamb too.
People might go with Williams.
I think he's going to be high owned.
I don't think he's going to be high owned because Williams is. People are going to be on Williams.
I'm not playing Williams.
In large slates like this, people don't like to play 2 players from the same team. So people might go with Williams. I'm going to go with Lamb. Because I kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of like TJ McConnell.
Yeah.
Simmons is out, which
What time's their game at? 7?
I think it's at 8. No, it's at 7, so we'll know.
Awesome.
I think McConnell could be a good play if Simmons doesn't play tonight.
Yeah.
Small forward, I do not like Durant, as I said. I don't like Warriors. He's too expensive.
I think the small forward's a tough position tonight.
It is. You got guys like Harrison Barnes. I like him.
I like Harrison Barnes too. I think my best definitely for small forward is Jimmy Butler. I think
he's been playing well.
He's been playing well. This is my point exactly. He has a couple good games and then he sucks. And I think game loggers are going to be all over him. I think he's high owned, and I just don't think he plays well tonight.
My favorite play is Kyle Anderson. He's going against a team, Memphis, terrible defense, terrible against small forwards. Gets about 5 rebounds a game, just playing well. He's definitely, other than Aldridge, the guy for the team right now until Leonard comes back. His price went up a little bit, which is fine.
Not even.
He was at
for $6,000 he drops 30.
Yeah, he was about like for 52, which I loved, but I like the 61. I don't love the 61.
I don't know. I like Oubre a lot.
Well, you're gonna be. I don't know. He had 1 good game. I don't like Oubre. He's so inconsistent, and
he's inconsistent. You're right, but
I like Otto more than him, even though.
The reason I like Oubre is they're on a back-to-back. Beal, I don't think he plays a lot tonight.
Beal's gonna cook tonight, I think.
No, I really don't think so. I don't think they play him a lot.
Oladipo's questionable. We know that. Lance Stevens could be a good play.
I definitely have Stevens.
Definitely a thug.
Even when Oladipo plays, he's a thug.
No, too expensive for that.
Look at his game log.
Because it's either if Oladipo's not playing, it's Stevenson or it's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich hasn't been playing well lately. But his price is low, which I kind of like. I might play Bogdanovich because he might be 2% owned, 3% owned if he cooks.
Definitely.
I mean, could be a good GPP play for that. Power forward is my favorite position. I like the guys up top. I like Aldridge. I like Aaron Gordon. I talked about him.
I like him too.
OKC game. Definitely try and pair Aldridge and Gordon.
Definitely Gordon has to score tonight. So. I
also like Tobias against Phoenix. Definitely one of the worst defenses in the league. Probably one of the worst teams in the league. Tobias has been eaten. And I mean eaten.
I like Larry Nance. Oh, gosh. He's cheap, but like.
Everyone's on Larry Nance, and he is cheap, but there's so much depth at that position. Kuzma, Larry Nance.
They still all see the minutes.
I mean, Larry Nance he played 1 game, 33 points. For me,
he played 1 game. I mean, like that's what he was putting up the whole time.
For me, it's not Larry Nance, and it's $200 more, and it's Taj Gibson. I mean, this guy's this guy is a beast. I mean,
he's on a back-to-back.
He's playing minutes. He's got 36 minutes a game. scores a lot, gets 10 rebounds. This guy's getting 35, and he's only $5,000.
Yeah.
He's definitely, him and Caldwell Pope are definitely my top plays of the day. Him and Gibson, Pope Gibson. I like Aldridge a lot.
Who are you fading? Who's your best?
I don't like to fade Davis because his price is kind of cheap.
It's cheap for him,
But
but
definitely, I don't like Draymond Green at
I'm
7,800.
definitely fading Kristaps. Kristaps is way too expensive, and until his price drops, I'm just not going to play him.
He's expensive. But
He's expensive. He puts up 34,
Here's the thing about Kristaps tonight.
40.
Kristaps, I don't love Kristaps because I like Aldridge, so I'm probably gonna go Aldridge because I like Aldridge more. But if you like Kristaps, I'm gonna tell you honestly, I think Kristaps could have a huge game tonight with Whiteside out. Definitely no one there to guard him. I know James Johnson comes off the bench, but you got Justice Winslow and damn, Kristaps could have 50 tonight. There's no one that if Whiteside was playing, it's completely different because there's a guy down there that's 7 feet tall, but Kristaps could shoot over anyone in that Heat team.
Yeah.
He can do it. Kristaps Porzingis, now I'm thinking it, now I kind of want to do it. Kristaps could do the same thing that Love did to them yesterday because he's the same kind of player.
Yeah.
Plays the
that's
floor.
True.
I like him a lot. I like him and Aldridge and Aaron Gordon. Definitely pay up at power forward besides Gibson. I like Gibson a lot. Center, Whiteside's out. People are probably going to go Bam Adebayo.
I'm definitely going to go Bam Adebayo.
And I do like that. But for me, I do like Bam Adebayo. But if I want to pay up, I like Paul Gasol going against Memphis. Gasol's okay defensively, but Gasol's been playing pretty well lately.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
He hasn't gone over $7,000. But if not Gasol, definitely Nikola Vucevic, who I talked about with that OKC game. Definitely a fast-paced game. He moves fast for a center. He's a good passer. Gets about 3-2 assists. That's good for about 7 fantasy points right there. And he's getting you over 10 rebounds. There's no question about that. He's getting you at least 35 fantasy points. He could go higher tonight. That fast-paced game, he could score a little more points than usual. Vucevic's definitely a great play tonight in the OKC.
Who are you avoiding on?
Centers, I'm definitely avoiding Joel Embiid if he plays. If he doesn't play, then people are probably going to lean towards Towns or Drummond.
I'm definitely fading Marc Gasol.
Against Gasol.
He's in a really... I just think the Grizzlies lineup is so shaky. You never know what's going to happen right now, so...
Now that I think about it, this was funny. When Drummond dropped 70 points, I called that one.
Yeah.
But Drummond, playing a Phoenix team, he's very risky. So for me, cash games, no. GPP, yes. Because I don't think he's going to be high-owned. Because people are going to go lower in Vucevic and Capella and Howard. I think you can go Drummond and GPP, but...
I definitely like Adams, too.
Definitely not cash games. Adams is interesting because he's just so...
He's coming off a terrible game, which I like.
Yeah, he comes off a terrible game, but they're playing OKC. I guess he's got to play a lot because they got tall guys, Aaron Gordon and Vucevic.
Yeah.
Him and Melo could have pretty good games.
I definitely like Melo. He's $6,000.
Who's the Thunder backup center? Exactly. Steven Adams could play at 5,600. He could play well.
I feel like I know it if they just look. Like I feel like he plays. Definitely plays.
I'm kind of interested in who it is, to be honest. Because Adams doesn't play enough. He's not, and he doesn't score enough.
I mean, he does. He doesn't score because his team is Melo, Paul George, and Westbrook.
Yeah. You know who could have a good game tonight, and I just thought of it looking at this, is Jeremy Grant at 3,500. Wow. And why is because Steven Adams is not one of those centers like Vucevic. He's not fast. He doesn't run the floor well.
Yeah.
Grant does. Grant hustles. He's not a tall guy, but he fights for the balls. He fights for rebounds.
At 3,500, you have a lot of options if you want to go cheap.
He's a good scorer.
I don't think he's your option tonight.
I like him though. He's a good GPP play if you want to go low at power forward. I mean,
you're lucky if he'll give you 20.
Yeah, but that could be good. That'd be a good play.
But then you play Sward, whatever.
Taj Gibson and Grant could be good plays, but I don't like going too low power forwards. I kind of like flying up and then taking Gibson and Aldridge or something like that.
I like the high power forwards too, for sure.
Yeah. So that's that. I like Jeremy Grant. Definitely a good play. Him, McConnell, Saric could be a good play at power forward who I didn't talk about much.
Without Simmons.
Yeah, definitely watch Simmons and B. If they both play, definitely fade Saric and fade everyone else. Honestly,
also, if Teague's out,
Tyus Jones, yeah. Teague's out. Tyus Jones is too cheap. Definitely watch those injuries. There's a lot of them.
Oladipo.
I'm going to do the same thing I've told a lot of people is if they don't call it before the game starts, definitely fade whoever it is. If they didn't call Teague, don't play Tyus Jones. Don't play Saric.
They're not going to call Teague until 7:30.
They might not. I don't know. Stay value. Stay ahead of the game. Don't play someone just because of the risk. I'd rather play someone else like McConnell than Tyus Jones if Teague's going to play. That would just be a heartbreak. So that's that. Hit a thumbs up for this video. Subscribe. Follow us at DFS Answer Key. And enjoy some basketball, guys.